Aloha, everyone. My name is Laurie, and welcome to the self-care and service practices in the love, peace, and harmony field. So I'm very honored to be with you. And for those of you who have been reviewing some of the sessions for a bit, we will continue our self-care and service journey. So let us get started. And some of you will know it's a bit of review, but we are wanting to work on that area that we are wanting to, that we need a bit more assistance. So today I thought that we do a check-in. We will review the 4 monitoring gauges as well as 8 dimensions of wellness. We'll also look at what our intentions are for improving our self-care and service. So some of you may have done this exercise last week, and you can check in again or continue on what came up for you. And lastly, the highlight, of course, is our love, peace, and harmony meditation in the love, peace, and harmony field, to improve or to transform some of the blockages that we may have noticed in the chosen area of our self-care and service. So let's get started. So we started this series with learning how to be aware of some of our signs if we are getting stressed or on the verge of maybe burnout. And welcome those of you who joined. Thank you, Auntie, for joining. I'm going to also check in with Facebook as well. Hopefully more can join us. And so as I'm going over, you can also think about the areas that you are aware of, that you may have or might want to watch or prevent, right? So some of the thoughts, when our thoughts get a bit more negative, cynical, we're feeling things are unfair or why is this happening, unappreciated. These types of thoughts can signal that something's amiss. And so it's good to pay attention to those. Also, our emotions, common ones are irritability, frustration, feeling numb or apathetic, having the compassion fatigue before, we would care for others, and all of a sudden it's like apathy, and you don't want to get involved. Helplessness or hopelessness, and of course, some of the more depression and anxiety. So maybe some turns to some clinical challenges. We also, there could also be bodily symptoms and sensations, such as pain, headaches, heaviness, that fatigue, rashes, cold sores can come up. Actions and behaviors, talking about sometimes we tend to be more confrontational all of a sudden or want to avoid people. We might have more addictive behavior types of things. And it may not necessarily be, drugs or alcohol. It could just be like binge watching or being on your phone a lot, overeating, video games, or, on YouTube, Facebook, Netflix, some of these things that could be very addictive behaviors. So you can just check in. And again, we're not going to judge where we are. We're just going to notice it. And we're going to allow the field to support us, to help us transform, to get to the path that we want, this happy and healthy self-care path. So we also talked about the 8 dimensions last week and the previous weeks. And let's do another activities, especially if you missed last week. So close your eyes as I review these dimensions and note where you feel that is an area that is, you're needing more attention, more self-care in that area. So whatever way that you want to connect, rate for yourself each of these areas. And if you did it last week, you might want to carry on your area, because usually it does take some time to transform. However, you might have one that is more highlighted this week that you really need to, that's bothering you, then of course, please, we can address that in the field, especially if something like social, financial comes up sometimes suddenly. So emotional wellness is your ability to successfully handle life stressors and adapt to change in difficult times. So feel yourself in your body. How do you rate yourself in that area? What's your level of emotional wellness? And how about environmental wellness, which is being aware and to surround yourself in pleasant, healing environments that support your well-being? How is your home? Do you have an environment that is, nurturing, nourishing for you? Financial wellness, your ability to live a healthy financial life, effectively managing your financial health. So really not having, if you are not too concerned in this area, you feel like you have financial freedom, and rate yourself in that area. Intellectual wellness is the fourth. And it's like being able to recognize your creative abilities and being encouraged to expand your wisdom, your skills, to be open-hearted and open-minded to learn new things that can be helpful for your health and well-being. Okay, so something intellectually stimulating. Occupational wellness is knowing the importance and enrichment and meaning through our work or service. And this could be not just occupational, but vocational wellness, especially for those who are retirees, but you still have a wonderful purpose that you can serve, and that you can have the sense of being productive, being purposeful. So you can note yourself there. The next area is physical wellness. Many are familiar with this, and it is about, understanding how your body works, to be able to love and appreciate your body and pay attention to your signs and symptoms, so you get the care you need. Also understanding how it might be affected by various messages that we tell ourselves, by our habits, right? Eating, exercise, nutrition, movement. So that's the physical wellness. The next one is your social wellness. And it's about building healthy, nurturing, and supportive relationships. How are your relationships in your life? Do you feel like you have that people around you that support you, that care for you? So notice where you are there. And again, no judgment on what you have, but just noticing. How is our wellness dimensions this week? And spiritual wellness, connecting with yourself, with others, nature, a higher power, and feeling this sense of inner peace, inner joy, this inner quietness, this contentment. It is like a oneness of all the different wellness areas, because you're understanding the interconnectedness of everything, the oneness of everything. So you can check in to see where you are there. And whichever one that you would like to focus on, let's make this intention, and we'll use the power techniques. So we will connect on the soul level. We just talked about spiritual wellness, using soul power can contribute to your spiritual wellness. The love, peace, harmony field can contribute to the spiritual wellness as well as your environmental wellness. We have this beautiful Tao calligraphy field that carries this high frequency, positive message that can help then to transform some of the negative and lower frequency messages that we hold within. So for those of you who felt maybe your score wasn't that great in some of the wellness areas, or you've had some of your monitoring gauges of thoughts, emotions, actions, and bodily symptoms, is a bit high, this is the time that you can relax, bring your concerns and intentions to the field, and you're going to imagine with your mind power that this field is 360 degrees around you, above and below you. And again, we hold the spiritual courtesy that you can replay this session again as long as it's on, but we don't take any screenshots of these Tao calligraphies. We just hold them in our hearts and feel with your heart power, feel the message of love, peace, and harmony. So the soul power will help us connect more on the soul level. So we use a say hello greeting. So dear the love, peace, harmony field. For those of you who have these spiritual treasures that some of you may be familiar with, those of you who are students of Dr. and Master Qigong Shao, who is the founder, creator of the Love, Peace, Harmony Foundation and the movement, and the creator of these calligraphies. You may know some of his wisdom and are able to connect, and you may know of the treasures that he has given each of us. Even if you don't know, if you're here today, know right now that you have a love, peace, harmony treasure. I believe we have about at least 11 that he has gifted humanity with. And so you can activate them by just saying, dear my treasures, please turn on. We love you, honor, and appreciate you. And please feel the treasures. If you have spiritual fathers and mothers that you'd like to connect with, please do so. Please help to transform or bless my request to enhance my wellness in this particular area that you've noticed. Right? If you're dealing with a physical condition or mental health condition that is part of wellness. And once you put your intentions out there, allow yourself to release that order. It's just like if you're putting your order to, a company, hopefully you let it go and you trust that it's a reputable company, good ratings, that it will, your order will come in. Similarly, what higher company is there than, like the universal company, whoever you believe in, to trust that you're putting in your intentions, and then you can let go of it and just focus on the field. Train your mind to stay connected to the messages of love, peace, and harmony. And you can just imagine love, peace, and harmony coming into your area of your body that you need support. If you were having an area of wellness that's not necessarily physical, any of the areas you might carry messages that you might feel in your body, whether it's financial, social, or intellectual wellness. Your challenge there, you might feel it somewhere. When you think of the person, you might get like a pain in your neck, or you think about your finances and you feel your stomach, feeling not well. We hold these messages. What we want to do is just open up and allow the light to come in. So we're going to breathe in through our nose. Imagine the light with your mind power. Feel the light going down to your lower abdomen. And the light is condensing, and the message of love, peace, and harmony is condensing in your lower abdomen. And as you exhale, you feel that light expand to the area in your body that you're needing it. And as this is also a service practice, I'm going to invite, those that you know. You might have friends, family members, colleagues, or just somebody you just, met that had shared some of their life history or concerns to you. Invite them to join us on the soul level in this practice. So think about who comes up. You can invite humanity, want to come to join us in this practice as appropriate, to bring in the message of love, peace, and harmony. We also have the heart and the intention that we want the best for everyone. We wish them well. Okay? We don't interfere with their own, personal, if they want to or not. But you just invite and see who comes in. There might be souls who are coming in, right away that you've invited before. Some souls might be checking it out. What we're doing is we're just like imagining it in our mind, in our intuitive or spiritual channels. You can also physically share these videos with others you think could benefit and could open their heart to it. It's this field made up of this love, peace, and harmony calligraphy. Some of you have watched before Tao Calligraphies, or a sacred style of ancient Chinese calligraphy from this certain style called Ipitsu, which is very rare actually. There's just one lineage holder now, Master Sha. His former teacher, Professor Li Chuyun, taught it to him, passed it along when she was above 100 years old. And it is one that comes from like a royal lineage. So very few had access to this sacred style of writing, but Master Sha, with his training, with his service, is able to connect in a certain way to the universe, the Tao field, to bring in this high, powerful, pure messages of love, peace, and harmony that he wants to share with all souls around the world. This is his service. So feel the gratitude to be in this field and receive, and imagine this light breathing in this powerful message of love, peace, harmony. Bring it to the area that you are needing. Exhale, let the negative messages release and feel the light expand in that area. Allow yourself to connect more deeply to the message of love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Those of you who know the Love, Peace, and Harmony song, you may connect with that. For those of you who know how to trace the Love, Peace, Harmony calligraphies, you can do that. That could be part of the meditation. And as you trace with your 5 fingers or standing up with your lower Dan or your lower abdominal tracing, imagine, stay connected to the love and light of the field. Imagine that this love and light is clearing out the blockages in the message that might make it, create some blockages in the area of wellness. And for those of you who are familiar with the spiritual channels and are able to connect, or even if you don't know, you can intuitively use your sense as to what are these blockages or what is some guidance that I need. What blockages am I carrying? And allowing that awareness to support you so you can then make some changes and let the field support you in the guidance that you receive of your next steps. So I'm going to first of all allow you to listen to love, peace, harmony, and sing along. And closing your eyes. And feel the message of love, peace, and harmony coming in to transform your request to bring more wellness in the area of your choice. So continue to imagine this love and light from the field coming in powerfully into the area of your request. Also imagine those that you've invited, that you wanted to serve, that the love and light is also radiating within them. Imagine your whole body filled with love and light. And into those So continue to stay in this space of love, peace, and harmony. And let's do a check-in to see even a few minutes in the love, peace, harmony field. Where are you now? And aloha, Karan on Facebook. Thank you for joining. She mentioned, evening everyone, such a calming evening. As I bowed down to these calligraphies, I felt the heat shining on my head. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Love to know where you're at. It's probably evening there, and here in Hawaii, where it's still morning. So welcome. Thank you for joining. Maybe those of you who joined us here in Zoom, thank you, Auntie Betty, Brian, Brittany. And let us just soak in. Let's again breathe in the love, peace, and harmony through our nose. Bring it to our lower abdomen. We're going to condense this message, this love and light, so it can take us throughout our day or evening. Exhale, the light condenses, our body relaxes and retains these positive messages. Welcome, Karan. They are in London. Thank you for being present with us here in Hawaii. So grateful for your presence. And allow yourself to just continue to receive again. Inhale. Breath of love and light, love, peace, and harmony for your request in your lower abdomen. Exhale, feel that light condense in your lower abdomen to ground, center, balance, to continue to nourish and nurture you. Exhale the light, just you're retaining this light within. And you can do the check-in as to where your number is for those of you who had an opportunity to get your baseline at the start of the session or check in, or any insight that you may have had about the area of wellness that you wanted to improve, make progress on. Love to have your sharing if anyone is wanting to share. And I'm going to just note the chats. Wonderful. Thank you, Brittany, for sharing today. And if you wanted to continue on the wellness, your next steps, we have a wonderful free wellness hour with Tao Calligraphy. So these are similar Tao Calligraphies, but at the next level of Tao Calligraphies. In our Thursday, that's to highlight the importance of that, in from 7 to 8 p.m. Hawaii time. And it is a complimentary service that we have. We also have our wellness session, or Love, Peace, Harmony meditations, and it's actually from 8 o'clock. And there's, I think she's going to break it up, so probably 8 to 8:30. And from 8:30 to 9, my mother will have a wellness session, but both sessions are complimentary and probably on the same length line. We also, I guess we do have the self-care, so continue to join us. And just to let you know that we support the charitable works of Love, Peace, Harmony Foundation. So these beautiful calligraphies are part of the Love, Peace, Harmony Family Field Facilitators Worldwide Program. So my mother and I are honored to be participants. So if those of you who are moved and want to see what you can do to spread love, peace, and harmony and do other charitable works, you can go to the link. I have it on the description below. They have many projects like this one that we can provide programs for you and access to the Love, Peace, Harmony field. They have the Plant a Million, have a Heartfulness program with children and families, and they have the water, the Well Water program to bring water to South Africa, or to Africa, a country in Africa, for those who do not have regular access to clean water. So thank you for joining. And if anybody else wanted to share, we'd love to have you share, or if any questions. And also, if after this session, you are feeling things are coming up, because even though it's a Love, Peace, Harmony field and we're working on something, a lot of times when we're applying this high frequency vibration, it's like a cleansing that we go through. And we might, our emotions or our pains might actually, come out, exacerbate a bit. But if we go back into the field, it might calm down. So we have many of these sessions here on our YouTube channel, Satori Family Wellness YouTube channel. We have a playlist that you can go back and watch these, and the formal ones that covered each of the wellness categories separately. And we have our also playlists for the Tao Calligraphy healing field, the intro evenings that we have on Thursdays that could help you spend more time in meditation, in connection, and practicing to help process and clear out those messages. And if not, we do offer a complimentary private session of consultation, especially for new people or who need support, or just some, want some guidance as to your next steps on your wellness journey, your self-care or service journey. And we'll be happy to assist you with that. And, our Satori family, you're also always welcome to connect with us. So thank you everyone for joining. Thank you those who are on Facebook who have joined us, and those here on Zoom. Aloha, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, Brian, Brittany, Auntie Betty, for joining.
Thank you, love you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Laurie. Bye.
Bye.